Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Just let me get a couple things here. I'm just trying to. Computers have been acting a little bit slow lately. I'm wanting to get into this. All right, we're almost there. Hold on. All right, let's see. All right, so as you all know, I got memberships. So your memberships over there, I would like to say thank you very much to Kentucky Girl, Bucky Life for Journey, Polar Bear Ed's Garage, Carla and Friends, Val Lady 49, Motor Outlaw, Grandpa's Adventures, and my mom and dad Mike Hoteling. Very few people in there for the memberships, but you could also hit that join button. You could become a coffee money. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Coffee money, I think, is coffee and donut and a dinner membership. No perks, no nothing. It's just help supporting the channel. Everybody offers perks and all that stuff, and I used to, but no particular thing, just to help support the channel. So the link's up there if anybody wants to come in. We got total 5 people up there. Don't be scared to hit that like, hit the share, and say hello to me. This way I know you're watching. And if you are one of my haters, at least say hi. That's it. It doesn't hurt to say hi. Why ignore me? You come up here to see what's going on, then you ignore me. Now. Jeff Cole, how you doing? Let's see. We're going to put some of the funky shit music on here until we get a couple people. I've been doing a lot of those videos, morning early rise things, with the sunset and the sunrise and all that stuff. I let it run for a little while, maybe a couple hours. I do pretty good on it. I get about 100 views. Very surprising, but a lot of people happen to like that type of scenery shit. But still breathing. Same here. But just don't really have anything really new to post or say. I figured, fuck it, nobody else is live. Hopefully Grandpa will come up, or a couple of people will come up. Mr. Briggs should be on the way home soon. It's Monday. He's working, so he's probably driving home. He'll show up later. Wonder if I could do that. I don't know if I'll probably get a copyright if I did that, but there's a fucking thing. Reminder, start live in 5 minutes. I already did that. Facebook, you're too slow. Mark Stone. Oh my God. Glad to see you in there. How you doing there, brother? You want to hit that link? I heard you're working awful hard up there. Got yourself a nice job. The link's up there, guys. Just don't know what to be able to. I got some videos. I can play some older videos until we get some people in here. Doing great. How are you? Mark, come on up for a little bit. I know you're on the other side of the water. So come on up. I could introduce your channel. Maybe you could pick up some more subscribers from my end. Same thing with you, Jeff, if you want to come up. Mr. Briggs in there. Just wait for your camera. There we go. How you doing, Mr. Briggs?
Driving home.
Yeah, I was just mentioning. I said, oh, it's Monday. He's probably going home. So, what do you haul today? Candy?
Yeah. Truckload of flips.
Truckload of what?
Flips.
Flips?
Chocolate covered pretzels, flips.
Oh, I've never heard of them. Never had them. Not a pretzel person. I gotta be really drunk to have some pretzels. And that's been a long time ago. Yep. I'll join in 2 minutes, Mark said. That'll be awesome. I'd love to see you, Mark. I haven't seen you in a long time. I seen you on Polar Bear Ed's last night. Blind Meal. Holy shit. What did I uncover? A friggin' dust ball or something? That's two of my buddies that I used to follow all the time. Mark Stone and Blind Neil. Blind Neil, how you doing? Smashing that thumbs up. That's awesome. I thank you. Yeah, I stopped in there last night, said hi, and then after that, I was too exhausted.
It don't surprise me.
Yeah, had a few things I had to take care of. Still kicking and breathing. Yeah, I hear you. Drinking some Powerade tonight.
Redneck Gatorade, that's what I call Powerade.
Yep. I like it because it has no sugar, you know?
They got a new 5-hour energy drink. It's actually in a 12-ounce can. It's a drink. It's not just one of those little shot bottles.
Yeah, nah, I can't do any of that. My stomach will flip upside down.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I saw it and I said, hell, I wouldn't try that.
Yeah. Coffee gives me enough kick. My bloodstream is coffee. I donate the blood and the plasma, and then they say, what's this? I said, that's coffee that's coming out of me. They start laughing. Coffee all day. Yep, that's it. I think I had maybe 3 pots so far today. That's not including this large Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee is melted now. That's all I can do. Coffee'd out for the day. So where you coming back from?
Bethlehem.
You skipped out. What'd you say?
Bethlehem.
Oh, Bethlehem. Okay.
That's Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
I got relatives in Kentucky. Caffeine, what keeps me going.
I used to have relatives in Bethlehem. Not Bethlehem, but Pennsylvania. Not anymore.
Trying to think of Lexington, Kentucky. That's where they're from, Lexington. How far is that from there?
No, when I say Pennsylvania, that's being redneck for Pennsylvania.
Oh, no, what I'm saying is I had relatives living in Kentucky now.
Oh, I'm probably about 200 miles from Kentucky.
Oh, I got you. All right.
I'm down near like Harrisburg, Pittsburgh area.
Yep. Maybe we could be able to fill the panel up. Seems like a lot of people like those videos I do in the morning or at
Most
night.
people are waking up, gives them something to do.
Yeah. They like to see that sunrise, you know?
Yeah.
One of these days I'll surprise the shit out of everybody. I'll do it live and I'll actually be sitting on the beach.
There you go. I love these people. When you go to put your turn signal on, they speed up so you can't get around. So when you're trying to turn lanes.
Well, you know what you do? Just go slower.
Yeah.
Nothing really pisses you off when you're behind a tractor trailer truck and they go slow, like 55 miles an hour.
Oh yeah. Well, I laughed at people. I had a guy honk his horn because I slowed down going up a hill and then sped up when I was on the got on level ground, and the guy actually followed me into a rest area and asked me what my problem is. He says, I don't have a problem. Then why'd you slow down going up a hill? I said, ask that, rethink that, and then they asked that question again.
Yeah. Hey, Diane.
His wife or girlfriend was with him and started laughing at him. He said, you know, he's right. You know, rethink that. And she said, and he said, why is it then? Because the truck's loaded down, it's heavy, it hits a steep hill, it loses power. Yep. Then there's something wrong. I said, no, it's just.
You didn't have a truck lane?
What's that?
You didn't have a truck lane when you were going up the hill?
Nope.
Rhode Island, we got a lot of them. Whenever it's a steep hill, we got a truck lane, you know, on 102 and I think 295. And what's the other one we got? 295, 146.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But, like, some places don't have truck lanes. And even if they do have a truck lane, I went up a hill like that. It was a 2-lane, and I was in the left lane. The cop went to pulled me over, and he asked me why I wasn't moving over to the right when he instead of going 40 up the hill. I said, because my exit's a half a mile ahead. I can't stay in the right lane and then try and barge over at the last minute.
Right. So Blind Neil says there are a lot of people that have common sense these days that don't have a lot of common sense today. That's because it's a society. It's not people our age or our fathers or our parents. It's the younger generation that don't have common sense. They are not, taught street smart. They're dumb as fucks.
There's people our age and older that are dumb as fuck too. Don't. It's just the way it is.
Right. Yep, that's fine, Mark. Let's see. Joining now. Yeah, my brother-in-law is a trucker. He calls whenever he gets bored. Complains all the time about stupid drivers. Yeah, that would be Mr. Briggs.
I can't wait till the day when I can retire.
You can retire anytime you want. Mindset.
Yeah, bills don't go away there, buddy.
How you doing, JC?
I mean, yeah, I could sell everything I own except for my pickup truck and buy a camper, tow behind me, or put one, or put one inside the bed and live in parking lots and live out my van truck, but
I got you in the basement, Mark. I just need this. There we go. Give me a wave to make sure it's legit live feed. All right. What's going on,
Right.
Mark? How you doing?
I don't know about you. I don't know about you.
I'm doing all right. Heard you got yourself a decent job.
Yeah, look a bit. Yeah, give me a bit of money in my pocket. A bit more money.
Yeah. You still doing a little
Three
bit of
times
scrapping?
more. Yeah, just a bit. Yeah, making
That's-
about 3 times more than I used to.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you are. Regular paying job.
Yeah.
Turn this radio off now. This little music thing. There we go. Mr. Briggs, do you know Mark Stone?
yeah, I think everyone knows Mark Stone.
Ah,
So what's new, Mark? Besides your job?
just been doing sorting out and look after my dad.
What are you working on? Anything good?
Only on the machine now. Just got to take this machine off. Put a few new parts on. Got to put a new motor on
Excuse me.
and a new switch and a new switch, and that's it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just a machine. It's you know, like the solid metal. It just cuts them straight in the middle. Well, and I have to put a new motor on it, and then a new on and off switch. So I have to just take the bolts off, put a new motor on, sorted.
So what do you do? Well, maintenance at your work?
That's what I just started doing more now. It's just more maintenance,
Yeah.
learning that way, and then moving on to something else with some mower.
Mark, do you know Neil?
No, not off me now.
Yeah. How about JC?
Ah, a few times. Yeah, a few times it passed. Yeah.
Yep, we got a venture demo in there. What's going on, brother?
Yeah. That.
Why don't you tell everybody where you are from there, Mark?
United Kingdom, uh, south, south of England.
South of
Getting a bit,
England.
getting a bit rough now. Getting a bit rough now. So winter's on its way, so it's gonna kill some people now, really.
Yeah.
The running motorways getting more running dangerous every day now. More accidents happening. Used to be about 20 accidents a day on the motorway, but now there's about 30 on now. On motorway every single day now. It's horrendous.
Briggs, how far are you from home?
180 miles.
Wow. So you still got, what, another, 2 hours? An
Two
hour?
and a half.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah,
You
the
get
traffic.
you get all the fucking traffic.
Yep. I got all the people going home locally. And naturally, it's raining and people are going slow because it's rain.
Yeah, it's just around here, yeah. It's raining outside mine now.
Hey, when they slow down for this much when it's raining, like Lord knows what they'll do when it starts snowing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, Mark, you still living up there in the same place you was?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. Kind of hoping that Grandpa will come up. I should have messaged him. I don't know what he's doing.
5:30. He's probably walking the dogs.
Yeah, true. I wasn't thinking of that.
That scooter I gave him, he uses that thing every day.
Yep.
It's unbelievable that for 6 months I didn't get. I got. It seems like I got a message that I never really took them up to it. I didn't pay. I didn't, or I charged them for it. It's like, okay. It was a long ass drive though, going up all the way up to Maine from New York.
Yeah, I believe it too.
It basically was a 24-hour run because he's like I think 9 hours away from me, something like that. If he's stopping and taking a power nap, and oh yeah. Then I got home at midnight, took another nap until about 5, got back up, walked the dog, and went back out to work.
Right.
The worst part is Maine traffic.
Nah, Maine wasn't that bad.
Coming through around Portland and that it is. But then I got to New York toll road about 3 hours away, and it was raining like hell. Couldn't see shit. That was rain and dark don't mix. At least it wasn't snowing.
KT says pecans are falling. Grandpa won't be able to use that in the snow. We'll put some mud tires on it, Diane. Put some chains on it.
Nah, he ain't gonna use that in the snow. Harry said he's gonna put it in his son's garage over the winter.
Yeah. Blind Nail says it's 62 here. Mini heat wave before the cold sets in.
Hey, Jane.
If I'm not mistaken, Blind Nail is in Alaska, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Jane, how you doing?
But if they don't get a lot of snow this winter, if they get for real light snow, he could theoretically go out and take him for a run until the snow flies.
No, he's definitely going to get a lot of snow.
They didn't get shit for snow last year. I wouldn't even want to try it. They're predicting a winter like we had last year. Hopefully it won't be as cold because the cost of heating oil and that's gone up so much, and gas and electric, it's like, yeah.
Hey, look at that. PDF. What's going on there, brother? You didn't go live at all today. You must have slept all day.
I personally hope we don't get much snow this winter.
Yeah, we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get bombarded this year.
Not me, I don't mind snow, but I hate it when there's a lot on it. Starts looking and sliding everywhere.
Jane says PDF is getting old. I think we all are, Jane.
Probably.
I have a 5-minute premium release screen for me.
Lucky ain't old yet. He'll be 50 next year.
He worked today. Yeah, I'm getting old. Come on up, PDF, if you want. The link's up top. Oh. You definitely have a different time zone over there, Mark. What time is it over there?
11 o'clock PM now.
9 o'clock?
11.
Oh, 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock PM. Yeah.
So you could be able to tell our future.
Piss it rain, piss it rain, piss it rain, and that's it.
Let me go play the power. Let me go play the Powerball, and you tell me what the numbers come up. Okay, I'll play those numbers.
Right. 46, 72.
You'd be able to tell the future because you're in the time ahead of us in time.
Oh yeah. Alright,
Only
what time
5
is it
minutes
now?
long. Be right back. All right, PDF.
Oh, what time is it
Hey,
now?
I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy. All I would take is one Powerball win. 20 million. That's all I'd need.
I wonder if PDF, if you're still here, could I stream it on mine as well? I don't know. No, because that won't get you the views. I'll wait. Yeah, no, PDF is running a 5-minute stream. Mark, do you know PDF? Poor dirt farmer.
No, not really. I've seen it name before.
Yeah.
I've seen it name before, but I don't know.
Let me see if I could be able to get that. Maybe I could run his link in the chat for you. Especially the one that he's going to be running there.
Yeah, I couldn't picture you, Lucky, if you won the lottery. If you won the Powerball lottery, you'd probably sell your car or give it away to someone that could use it. Go buy a new truck, and you'd probably be out of the state of Rhode Island faster than grease lightning.
Yeah, this would be a few people I would like to take with me. Yes. There's no doubt in that.
I watched a YouTube video about a guy who lived in Rhode Island. He says Rhode Island's one of those states you love to hate, but it's a nice state. It's a beautiful state. If you like 4 seasons, it's a beautiful state. He said, but the cost of living's up there. You can't afford to leave.
There you go, I think. All right. So if everybody wants to take a second or two, I'm going to copy here. I'm going to go to here. You don't have to leave the chat. Just open up another panel.
Yeah.
And click that link right there. PDF is running a stream. We could go in there, raid him, tell everybody that you're here from Lucky's. Type in there. Just don't forget to hit that like for him. Give him a raid. I can't play it. I don't. Yeah, I might be able to do the sound. I'll mute mine. Looks like a fucking diddler.
I can't believe they're starting road work this not late in the year.
Yeah, we didn't anticipate breaks. We're just watching PDF's video there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, that's a hell of a burp.
You guys actually see that video?
Yeah, I just seen watching it yesterday.
Freaking pervert.
Yeah.
Blind Nail, we'll talk to you later there. Thank you very much.
Okay, Neil.
Gotta go. Peace. All right, JC. We'll talk to you later. All right, well, Porter Farmer said to share it, so I might as well share this too. I'll go on here. And let me just make sure it's, there we go.
Here's a
There you
video.
go.
That little girl is being chased in Fort Lauderdale by a guy. The story is 10-year-old Fort Lauderdale girl escaped 2 alleged kidnappings on her way to school. And a portion of one of the 2 incidents is on this security camera. There's a picture of him. Can't really tell what he looks like, but
Looks like a pervert.
somebody knows that guy. Pretty much the best I
What's he
can
doing?
get right there. I'll try to screenshot it. Zoom in a little closer. Here's a picture of him zoomed in a little bit. I know it's a little blurry, but you can see his hairline. Here's another picture I screenshot. Shows he's not real tall either. Small guy. See his hairline though. You can see his glasses. He's not going to be able to change that. Now he chased this little girl. I'll let the video play here in a second and you'll see. He chased this little girl. Somebody knows who this guy is, that's for sure. Now they're saying this girl was chased 2 different times. It says she was chased at one time, and then the following morning he tried again, the police said. The young girl was approached by the same male on her way to school. The other time he wasn't on foot. The first time he was in a black work van with possible damage to the back of the van, and it said the sliding doors did not have windows. A black van with no windows. Fort Lauderdale, Florida, or anywhere close. Now you can see on the far right corner, there's a street that turns, and there's a tree there, a white trailer. That's where you'll see the man appear. The girl run up the sidewalk in front of, and then she'll stop, try to catch her breath, and that's when you see the guy on the far corner.
I am actually running PDF.
There's the little girl running.
Hey.
I'll try to zoom in a little bit.
You want to check out his other
There's the little girl
videos?
running.
PDF. Porter Farmer.
She stops, and she's tying her shoe, fixing something. But then that guy had appeared right there. You see the dark figure standing there. I'll rewind it where you can see him. Then he walks away. Now, the first time, remember, he was in a dark van, a black van. Let me back it up. Okay, I'll let it play all the way through. There's the little girl running. If you look at the far corner, and you zoom it in, you can see a little better. Here he comes. And you can tell he's chasing that little girl. And this is the second time, remember, down in Fort Lauderdale. It looks like he's going back the way he came, or is he coming down the sidewalk? Now, it looks like he came down the sidewalk towards the direction she went. Yes. He's continuing to follow her. around. Goes back the other way.
Looks like something spooked him, like he started taking off a
Definitely
little bit
following
quicker.
that girl. Well, pass it around. Share it.
Yeah.
Tell everybody. Fort Lauderdale, anywhere close. Black van, possible rear end damage, maybe sliding glass doors or no sliding doors with no glass. They don't have much to go on. Please share. People like this need to be found fast.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's kind of like the was that J.C. Duvall girl that was captured and spent 18 years or whatever in captivity, and the guy ended up fathering 2 kids with her.
Yeah. Yep. That was a long time ago too.
Wasn't that long ago that they caught him? I mean, really, 10 years maybe, but you think about it, that ain't that long ago.
No. I'm saying that when he first started, keeping those girls in the house.
Oh no, they were out back in a tent in a shed. They weren't in the house. You're thinking of that one guy from Cleveland, Ohio that had 3 girls in his house and fathered 1 kid with that one.
Oh.
I can't remember his name, but oh yeah.
Yep. That's one thing. I believe an eye for an eye. Fuck around with kids like that. You're not just assaulting them or sexually abusing them. You're fucking with their whole entire life, not just their mind, everything. Their life. So that's with them for the rest of their life. Yes, that was all over the news, Briggs. Jane says.
That JC girl there, they've done interviews. She's written a couple. She writes child's books and that, but the book she wrote on her experience, she said, which they don't understand why she don't hate the guy, they look at her like she did interviews today and with Oprah, and Oprah said, "Why don't you hate him? He gave me 2 smart daughters."
Oh, another one I wanted to share. Let's see if I can find this video now. YouTube. Hold on. All right, hold on. I got it here. I gotta go here. This one here, Chicago cops completely ignores the law during arrest.
Officer Velez and Carter noticed Jamar filming private vehicles on the public roadway and made contact with him.
Hey, how's it going, boss? This your car? You were just looking at it. Is this your car? Look, turn around for me. Turn around for me. You're being detained. Stop. You're being detained. Turn around. You can't be looking in cars. You were bent over looking in the car, right? I got you on camera. Turn around.
We fine. We just watched.
You got an idea on you? Let me see his hand. Put the phone up. Let me see your hand. You got an idea on you?
What am I detained for?
You're being detained because you're looking in cars.
I'm under arrest.
You're being
You're
detained.
being detained. You got
our cameras on. Do you have an ID on you?
I don't answer questions.
Do you have an ID on you?
I don't answer questions.
Sir, are you refusing to give me your name? Because if you are, I'll just take you in. Do you have a name?
I don't answer questions.
Do you have a name? Okay, let's go.
Chicago police detained, then arrested a man for looking at cars because they did not get their way.
I did. I remember.
There's gonna be consequences.
That's fine.
No, I don't consent to no search. What you doing?
You're under
You're
arrest.
under arrest.
You're under arrest at this point, sir.
What am I under arrest for?
No.
You're under arrest. What am I
What?
under arrest for?
Obstruction of identity, sir.
That's a secondary.
7857.
First of all, no,
Bullshit.
you're right. First of all, criminal trespass. I'm sorry. Criminal trespass. Criminal trespass is a vehicle. You're right there. Okay. So it's criminal trespass is a vehicle. At
on
this
a public
point,
sidewalk.
at this point, it's
You
for a
about to
judge.
look real dumb when you going here, bro.
I hear you, dog. I hear you.
Criminal trespass.
Yeah. Come on, public property. I mean, it's not a vehicle. I'm a police station. I'm sorry. You're right.
Jamar has now been arrested for looking through a car window. The officers tell him that he is being charged with criminal trespass of a vehicle and obstructing identification. Illinois compiled statute 720 section 21-2 defines criminal trespass to vehicles as a person who knowingly and without authority enters any part of or operates any vehicle. Jamar never entered a vehicle or even attempted to, and the officer then tries to change the charge to criminal trespass of a police station. But again, Jamar never stepped foot on the property. Section 31-4.5 defines obstructing identification. This charge is much different than the average failure or refusal to ID, as obstructing identification requires one to knowingly furnish a false or fictitious name, address, or date of birth. But Jamar never gave them a name at all.
You have an ID on you?
I don't answer questions.
Do you have a name?
I don't answer questions.
Do you have a name?
And refused to answer questions. While the act of looking into or filming through a window may be suspicious to some, the act alone would not meet the requirements of reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime. If the car is parked in a public place, as this one was, there is no realistic expectation of privacy. An officer would call upon the plain view doctrine to explain why they are allowed to look through a window, and the same would extend to a member of the public. The officers now take Jamar inside the police station and book him.
All credit to Lackluster, which is one of the best YouTube channels for holding authoritative figures accountable. It is a must watch, and go subscribe if you can.
Now, put this on the other foot. If you are on the side of the road, inside your vehicle, and you have a police officer walking the beat, walking on a public sidewalk, and he happens to look in your window, we'll just say, and you're not doing nothing against the law, but, just say if you're counting a whole bunch of money. You had a wad of money and you're counting it. What do you think? You think the police is going to actually knock on that window, ask you what you're doing with that wad of money and why you're sitting there? He shouldn't be looking in the window.
It is being recorded. It's being
Yeah,
recorded. Jamal.
Unfortunately for Jamar, if you can believe it, it would go from bad to worse.
After his false arrest, the two officers took Jamar's keys and located his vehicle, lawfully parked down the street. They used his keys to make an unlawful entry of the vehicle, despite the fact that it had nothing to do with any of the false charges brought against Jamar. The officers took 2 phones and 2 computers from his vehicle without probable cause or a warrant to do so. Initially, the prosecutor refused to throw out the case, offering plea deals which were denied, and eventually attempting to take the case all the way. And just before trial, the case was dismissed. A lawsuit for this incident could be in the works in the near future.
Jamar would write on his GoFundMe, "Hi, my name is Jamar Rogers. I'm a 28-year-old military veteran, a husband, a father, and a hardworking American just trying to make a living to take care of my family. I was the passenger of a traffic stop, and I decided to exercise my First Amendment right to record government officials engage in their duties in public." This is from a video Jamar took previously, and they were caught doing, well, nothing that serves the public. "I was assaulted and sustained injuries, and my phone was taken from me as I recorded. Chicago police officers went through my phone and deleted all video evidence I had of their abuse of power and misconduct. Fortunate enough for me, most of the incident was captured on police body camera. I followed up my filing complaints against Chicago police, and getting legal representation to hold them accountable. As a result of me doing this, I have been retaliated against and falsely arrested for attempted trespass to vehicle for filming inside a police officer's personal vehicle from the public sidewalk without their permission and verbally obstructing police without force because I refused to ID myself for filming their car from a public sidewalk. Following the arrest, my personal phone, my work phone, and my work laptop was taken for evidence by police, which prevented me from being able to work for months, and ultimately I was terminated. Prosecutors tried to take this to trial, where it was later dropped because I wouldn't plead guilty, but I am out of a job and in need of help to pay legal representation to continue to go forward with this case and hold them accountable for the damages me and my family have endured. If you can, please give to Jamar's GoFundMe.
Guys,
That's
screwed up.
screwed up.
Yep. I see one other video today too. Oh, fuck. Huh? All right. Well, I'm not sure who it was. Someone in the chat just sent me PayPal. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the donation. And in the message it says, please keep anonymous. So I can't say their name, who it was, but thank you very much. It's well appreciated. Let's see. We got one more video that I seen earlier today. Maybe I should have just checked out my regular recent playlist, huh? All right. This one here is arrested for being in the roadway, crossing on a closed road. So the road is closed. This guy gets arrested for being on a closed road.
I can believe that.
Yep.
Yeah, you make sure it's full there. Yeah, I can go back. You have your ID? Yo, can you make sure that the seatbelt's on? You have your ID on? Oh yeah, I can give you. So at this time you're being detained for being on the roadway, you're gonna get a ticket just like he is.
As you can see, vehicles cannot travel through this area at this time. They're blocked by both the barricades as well as city vehicles and police cars. Also note that he's not obstructing any kind of traffic and that he's in the same area that all the police are in.
Cool. You need me to get up here? What's your name and badge number, officer?
Roy's badge 1492.
And what happens if I don't give you my name and ID?
You go to jail right now.
I don't have my ID on me.
Go ahead, put your hands behind your back.
No, I don't have my ID, but I can give you my name.
Put your hands behind your back.
I can give you my name.
Uploaded on October 10th, 2022. Here to Stay SA recorded himself and one other person being arrested by the San Antonio, Texas Police Department for pedestrian in the roadway. 7 months ago in Fort Worth, Texas, Manuel Mata was arrested for pedestrian in a roadway in Fort Worth, Texas. A couple years ago, a cop watcher in Las Vegas was arrested for pedestrian in a roadway for putting a single foot in the road. A couple of days ago, a government parasite who's running for Congress posted a picture online of herself and her 2 children walking in the roadway. Unlike everyone that was recording the police, she has not yet been arrested. And you might say, James, that's really petty. And I would agree, but charges are still pending against Here to Stay SA. So I think it's only fair that either his charges are dismissed or we apply the law equally and arrest every single person who puts a foot in a roadway, including this congressional candidate. For a little more context, here's the full video of what happened in the arrest of SA Here to Stay. He was actually arrested on a road that was closed to traffic.
How could you arrest somebody for being in the roadway? The roadway is closed. Fucking coward.
Hey, there's some people that think any victimless crime should not be arrestable.
Yep.
As you can see, there are barricades right here closing off the road to traffic. As you can see here, there's plenty of room on the sidewalk, but the police are conducting their business on the road, which is closed off to traffic. Since they're not on their bicycles, they are now pedestrians in the roadway. I didn't choose this background music. It was just playing.
They're taking them in for no fucking reason, bro. This fool literally told us, get out the property, we're getting out the property. And he says, oh, well, if you don't leave the property right now, we're gonna arrest you. We were getting off the property. He got him just because he was walking in the street. Walking in the street. This is not even considered street. Look, they're walking on the street.
Look at that, huh?
Yeah, I know. I literally said nothing. I said 0 things, so I'm not trying to make it seem like that.
All right, Jane, we'll talk to you a little bit later.
See you later, Jane.
There's a guy running for a sheriff in the town.
Yeah, dude, hey, can you watch that shit? It's like, yo, some kid out now. Bro, he literally, hey, he literally told me, fam, he said he told all of us to get off the property, and when we all started walking, he not arresting neither one of these two, right? But he said, get off the property. I started walking off. He said, bro, if you don't hurry up, I'm gonna arrest you. I said, okay, bro. So I started walking this way, and he literally said, all right, bro, put your hands behind your back. You're going to jail. I said, for what? He said, because you're walking on the street.
Hey, there's people walking in the street. Why don't you arrest them?
Don't worry about that. We'll get to them right now.
Nobody gone. He said, we'll get to them right now. Never, bro. Right now? Yeah, you said right now. Look. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
But they let the girls that were fighting back and walk on.
I don't get it. That is
y'all
weird.
let the people that were fighting get away. What the fuck?
It's crazy.
They're probably not even gonna give you his phone.
All these cops, they think they're above the law.
Yep.
Yo, y'all got seatbelts back there?
Yeah. Do me a favor, can you step over there?
Yeah, I can step back.
You have your ID?
Yo, can you make sure that they
Sir,
put the seatbelts
yeah.
on?
You have your ID on you?
Oh yeah, I can give you.
So at this time, you're being detained for being on the roadway. You're gonna get a ticket just like he is.
Okay.
As you can see, vehicles cannot travel through this area at this time. They're blocked by both the barricades as well as city vehicles and police cars. Also note that he's not obstructing any kind of traffic and that he's in the same area that all the police are in.
Cool. You need me to get up here?
Yes.
What's your name and badge number,
Officer
officer?
Flores, badge 1492.
And what happens if I don't give you my name and
You
ID?
can go to jail right now.
I don't have my ID on me.
Cool. Go ahead, put your hands behind your back.
No, I don't have my ID, but I can give you my name.
Put your hands behind your back.
I can give you my name.
Put your hands behind your back.
I can put my hands on.
You've been placed under arrest for pedestrian on the roadway, just like your friend. All right.
I don't even get mad anymore.
Oh my God.
I mean, people accuse me of trying to make cops look bad. And then cops like this go out and make themselves look bad. But since the department is working so hard to attack the heinous crime of pedestrian on the roadway, I decided to call the department and give them a tip, as well as try to encourage them to work with the FBI and the NSA to catch all the other people that were walking in the roadway that day that didn't get arrested. Good. Are you an officer with the department?
No, I'm a call taker, a civilian employee at the dispatch center.
Oh, okay. I'm looking for an officer to make a report.
Depending on the situation, it could be done over the phone with an officer.
Yeah, I'll need to do it over the phone anonymously. I want to give them a tip about a crime ring that I just witnessed. A whole bunch of people are involved, and I want to do it anonymously. I don't want to see them in person. This may end up being something you guys will have to work with the FBI and the NSA on to identify all these criminals in the area, but I mean, we're talking a massive crime ring, it appears.
What exactly is going on, sir?
So it's actually, believe it or not, documented on video. You want me to, I can forward them the information about the video.
Yeah, I just need to know what's going on so I can get you to the right department.
Sure. It appears that there is a massive crime ring of individuals who are just blatantly walking in the roadway as pedestrians. and I'm talking like 15, 20 people witnessed within a few minutes. Within a few minutes, you know, walking in the roadway.
This guy actually called it police.
And I don't have the identities of all of these people.
The police dispatch, he can't even make up the friggin' story.
Yeah, but you know it's funny. The cop he's talking to on the phone, you listen to his voice. He sounds like Nate from Go Karts Gone Fishing. He does.
I think that since we do have video, you may be able to work with the NSA to identify every one of these individuals and take them down.
Okay, and they were just walking in the street.
Yeah, lots of people, and we're talking all kinds of people. Like this crime ring extends to, I see old people, young people, families.
Okay, where was this happening at? Do you have an address or intersection?
Yeah, I do. It was, hold on one second, let me pull it up. It was, looks like 300 East Crockett Street.
How long ago this happened?
The video was posted on October 10th. Do you want me to preemptively go ahead and see if I can reach the NSA to work with you guys on busting this and get some facial recognition on some of these?
No.
Are you sure?
You don't need to do any of that. Like I said, I'll let the dispatch know in that area. Maybe we'll have more frequent patrol bus to see if we can catch them in the act.
I mean, I think that we could catch them even now. Like I said, facial recognition has come a long ways. And, you know, I've been around the area for a long time, and heinous crime like this, I've had enough of it. You know what I mean?
You can hear the sarcasm in his voice.
I'll notify the dispatch and I'll let them know you wanted to be anonymous, okay?
Okay, great. Thank you so much. I mean, I'm sure you can understand these are serious crimes, and I don't want these people to come after me and try to kill me or something.
Well, you'll be anonymous, okay?
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
No problem.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
God bless you. Back to blue.
You have a good one.
Okay, bye-bye.
Don't
Links
that
to
cop
purchase
sound
this
like
t-shirt
me?
are in the description below, as well as links.
Don't that cop sound like Nate?
I couldn't believe that. I seen that video and I said, "You gotta be kidding me! The street is closed and they're still getting arrested."
I can believe it.
Mark, you don't have any of that stuff up there, huh?
No, you can walk up road anytime you want, really.
Yeah.
Right,
Well,
again, hit back off.
here's a big middle finger going out to our president. Expressway we're going by right now. Everybody,
Yeah.
give him the bird.
I told you, pull the rig over and take a dump for me.
I can't, Lucky. If I could, I would. The next time I'm in a vehicle, I swear I will take a video of my dog taking a dump for you. And right below the sign, it says Joe Biden Expressway.
Yep.
If I did that, you'd probably post it all over your Facebook account.
There's actually a guy that I watch once in a while. He took his dog for a walk, and the dog shit on a Sleepy Joe's street where he used to live.
What, in Scranton? Or
Yeah.
in Maryland?
One of them.
Well, I got to go to Scranton here in a couple of weeks because we're having a family reunion in Scranton, even though none of the family lives there. And I could actually go right by Joe Biden's house. He lived 2 doors down from my old man.
You like those videos? Should I play a couple more of them?
Oh, they're cool.
All right, let's see if I can find another one here. Try to find kind of short ones, this way it doesn't take off a half hour of the stream watching a video. I want undercover cops. What's this one? A pregnant teacher stopped and arrested. Let's get to this one here. We'll share this one.
I saw that one.
Share screen. Oh, you got to see it again because I'm not looking for another one. I just started sharing it.
No, I know. I'm just saying I seen that one. Not all of it, but part of it. That was disgusting.
So he is not trying to bait me. He's just trying to guilt me. And don't make me pull you out.
What's wrong?
Get in the car.
Please let me call my husband.
Get in the car.
He's in the hospital waiting for me.
And there are consequences for our actions. When we do something good, we're rewarded. When we do something bad, there's a penalty. Your penalty today is I'm going to put you in jail. And that's so that you don't think you can get away with this tomorrow. You're under arrest and you're going to jail.
And this one here is brought to you by Civil Rights Lawyer. I'm going to be posting his link into the chat, so if you would like to get more of his videos, copy, you'll be able to do that.
Oh, the irony. We have an entire group of people in this country who, thanks to qualified immunity, face no consequences for their actions, face no penalties. The lecture you just witnessed was brought to us by Officer Reynolds with the Fort Worth Police Department in Texas. In July of 2021, he pulled over a pregnant language teacher who was on her way to the hospital to meet her husband, who just underwent surgery. Vilmaris Montalvo never made it to the hospital that day because she was arrested instead as a penalty thanks to Officer Reynolds. Her crime? Not slowing down to pass an emergency vehicle. She didn't know it at the time, but at the time that this footage was recorded, Officer Reynolds had already amassed more than 24 complaints of misconduct, demonstrating that in reality, unlike his lecture to the pregnant teacher, police officers like him face no consequences, no penalties. This interaction is outrageous. There's just so much here that you'll just have to watch it for yourself, and then let's discuss.
Well, presently, it's an investigation on the 1501 MLK northbound, and behind this car for a mile at 60.
I just want to put a stop to that really quick. Mark Stone, I appreciate you coming up. You did say you're going to be here for another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But I just want to say thank you very much. And I'm going to get your link, and I'm going to post that into the YouTube so people can be able to add you as well. So just give me a second there. So if anybody wants to check out Mark Stone Limited, copy that, bring that to here. Hopefully we can get you a couple more subscribers there, Mark.
Okay, thank you.
No, I thank you for coming up, buddy. Let me finish playing this. And
1 miles an hour, and they have to slow their change lanes. Yeah, this is not a pursuit. He is not trying to evade me. He was just failing to yield to me. Yeah, it's a description of a vehicle. So right in front of me, it's not stopping. It happens to be a great traverse. Yeah, I don't know what I was going to say. I was going to ask for L1, but I don't know. Go ahead and start L1. Johnny, we're going 45 miles an hour approaching the Henderson exit far right lane. I'll tell you what, hey, go ahead and patch us with the rest. I want to get some guys on the left spots. Okay, everyone's patched. Everyone will westbound on 30 at the Henderson exit. They're signaling an exit, but they're in the wrong lane. Hey, Sarge, my speed is 55 right now. We move right as if we're going to exit Summit Forest Park. Get your spikes out, man. Officer, get your spikes out.
Has been updated.
Move too slow, man. This is still not a pursuit. I will hold on to the microphone. When you guys get in front of me, we're approaching Pennsylvania, southbound on 8. Just get spots in front of me. Get out of the car, ma'am. You're under arrest. And don't make me pull you out.
What's wrong?
Transmitter back.
Please let me call my husband.
Get in the car.
He's in the hospital waiting for me. Oh my gosh, can you help me? What's going on?
Get in the car, ma'am.
I got 556 coming. Was there another address?
She's under arrest. She's going to jail on a cash bond for failing to vacate the lane closest to an emergency vehicle and for failing to yield to an emergency vehicle. Ma'am, you want to leave your car here or you want me to impound it?
You our incident has been updated.
My husband is in the hospital having surgery. He's waiting for me.
Ma'am, I understand. Why do you think it's okay for you to do what you did? Why do you think?
I don't understand what I did.
I've been behind you for 5
I
miles.
didn't realize you were following me.
You are not believable.
I went to look at my hospital because of my husband.
Do you have a? Where's your driver's license?
It's in my wallet.
Is this your purse?
No.
Take 518, take 172.
Please explain what's going on.
Ma'am, I feel silly explaining to you what's going on. You're an adult, and you have a driver's license. So you know that when a police car gets behind you, turns on the lights and turns on the siren, and I stay behind, stop. You asked me to explain, I'm doing that. When that happens, you are required to yield, to pull over and stop immediately, not 5 miles later. And there are consequences for our actions. When we do something good, we're rewarded. When we do something bad, there's a penalty. Your penalty today is, I'm going to put you in jail. And that's so that you don't think you can get away with this tomorrow. You're under arrest and you're going to jail.
Listen to me.
What?
Listen to me. I realized right there in that
Oh, I love
light
that.
right
She
there,
gone and laid
and
her
I
right
have
then
police
and there.
car behind me.
That is not believable, ma'am.
Outside.
You can call your husband, you can scoot in. You're still going to jail, and you can tell him where your car is. Where's your husband?
In the hospital.
Which one? Can he drive?
Medical City Forward.
Do you have family there that I can give this key
it's
to?
only him. He can drive. He just had surgery.
Okay.
Right there, you could tell that officer was not even paying attention to what she was saying when she was getting in the back of that police car. She said it 3 times. Her husband's in the hospital having surgery. And listen to what the police officer just said.
City Forward.
Do you have family there that I can give this key
it's
to?
only him. He can drive. He just had surgery.
Okay. No, I don't have. It'd be good. Yes. Right there. You can call your husband. You can scoot in.
So how is she supposed to call her husband if her husband's in surgery, right? Now listen.
You're still going to jail, and you can tell him where your car is. Where's your husband?
In the hospital.
Which one?
See, 3 times she said he was in the hospital. That's where she was going because he just got out of surgery.
Can he drive?
Medical City Forward.
Do you have family there that I can give this key
it's
to?
only him. He can drive. He just had surgery.
Okay. No, I don't have. It'd be good.
Do I know where I'm going?
You're going to Forward Jail.
Forward where?
Jail. And I'm not accusing you of running from me. You are not running from me. The reason I pulled you over in the first place, come on now, ma'am, was because you didn't move out of the left lane. There were 3 police cars stopped in the left shoulder.
I swear, I didn't realize. I'm sorry. This is my first time.
It's
going
unbelievable.
through this.
I don't believe it. Come on now, ma'am. Is he still going to have his surgery?
He had surgery. He was discharged.
Oh, okay.
They were waiting for me.
Okay.
And it was in my lunch time. I'm a teacher.
And what?
I was during my lunch time. I'm a teacher, and I was going to pick him up. So I go to.
You have a degree, a college degree.
Yes, sir.
And you have a driver's license because I've seen it. And you're telling me, just be honest with me for this long. Just be honest with me. You're telling me that you didn't know that I was behind you trying to make you stop until the red light before.
I swear that was an accident or something. I didn't think it was me because.
Come on, man. I was so close to not bringing her in. Just writing her ticket. Right over here, please. So let me ask you this. So even if you knew I just wanted to pass, why would you pull lane up, pull over?
Here's investigation. Reynolds did nothing. Police department.
Fast forward a little bit, see what the lawyer has.
Miss Montalvo subsequently filed a complaint with the Fort Worth Police Department. She then received a letter informing her that Officer James Reynolds did nothing wrong. So she filed another complaint, this time with the Police Oversight Monitor. This resulted in an internal affairs investigation. which in turn revealed that Officer Reynolds began working at this police department in 1992. And just by the following year, 1993, he was already the subject of 3 separate investigations and was suspended for untruthfulness. The next year after that, he was admonished by his command. So throughout his career, complaints have resulted in findings that Officer Reynolds was, you might be shocked at this, discourteous, took an unauthorized job, and released confidential information. By July of 2021, when this happened, Officer Reynolds had amassed 29 complaints, 8 of which were substantiated. In other complaints that were unsubstantiated, it was still found that Reynolds had acted, quote, very unprofessionally. Again, you might be shocked at that. A random review by the Internal Affairs of 130 body cam videos from Officer Reynolds over a period of 6 months, just in the year of 2021, found 12 separate examples of Officer Reynolds being rude or discourteous during his encounters with the public. Again, I'm sure that's shocking, a shocking revelation for you. In regards to this incident, Internal Affairs investigated 9 separate allegations against Officer Reynolds, including discourtesy, disrespect, improper cash bonding, de-escalation, pursuing a vehicle for a nonviolent misdemeanor, illegal search of a vehicle, bias policing, and unprofessional conduct. 6 of those were sustained, including discourtesy and disrespect. The media reporting I found on this, which I'll link in the description, was unclear whether Officer Reynolds was actually suspended or whether the disciplinary issues just haven't been finalized yet. Okay, my thoughts on this. There's no doubt that this guy is rude and unprofessional, but so are a lot of government employees. However, this guy uses his authority as a police officer to punish people and to dole out the consequences that he, as a rude jerk, deems fit. To the extent that he does this in the absence of reasonable suspicion and/or probable cause, constitutional violations may occur. Reasonable suspicion for a traffic stop is pretty easy to come by. Government loves their traffic stops, Texas included. The stop itself here is most likely justified, though a little ridiculous. And did I hear it correctly in the footage that this guy was calling for a helicopter, and then he calls for stop sticks? And what is it with cops trying to crash pregnant women driving SUVs? The next thing that happens here is really the big problem. He just arrests her first and then starts to ask questions later. What is it that we always hear about cops needing IDs and claiming that people are obstructing their investigations because they just have to have those IDs? Then when it's time to do investigator stuff, they don't want to investigate. They just want to arrest first and then ask the questions. The problem with that is that now they don't just need reasonable suspicion, but also they need probable cause. A warrantless arrest requires probable cause under the Fourth Amendment. What's the crime for which probable cause exists to perform a warrantless arrest of this woman? Leading cops on a pursuit? Well, he admitted in the video that that's not what happened. He said she failed to yield. Moreover, it was immediately obvious from watching the footage that Officer Friendly misunderstood the facts initially. Had he not been acting like an emotional woman on the Bravo network, he would have realized that this was not someone intentionally refusing to yield to police, much less lead them on a pursuit. Was there a language barrier, a culture barrier, a gender barrier mixed with emotional trauma and anxiety due to her husband having surgery? Who knows? But it's his job to know. Remember, cops, they need that ID. They need that investigation. Don't obstruct their investigation. It's his job to know and to recognize. He's supposed to investigate. Learn the facts before you take action rather than afterwards.
Exactly. Most of these newer vehicles, especially that nice vehicle she was driving, you ain't going to hear a lot of sound from exterior of that car. So if you're sitting in that car, you ain't going to hear everything. So let's just imagine she's driving down the road. She has her husband that's supposed to be in a hospital getting discharged. She's running up to the hospital to be there. She just got done going through the school system, leaving the class, probably with kids screaming and stuff. As she was going up to the hospital, she has the radio on, probably just like everybody else has a radio on. And you're not paying attention on your surroundings, what's behind you. So how do you 5 miles? 5 miles is not that far to have a vehicle behind you. What did he actually, how close was he traveling to be able to identify himself that she was failed to pull over? you don't see that on the dashboard cam neither. You only see the body cam. So a lot of questions I would like to raise on that. You know, do I think he was wrong? Yes, he is wrong. He should have actually, you know, when she was stopped, he should have presented himself, saying his name, badge number, what county police department he's located at, and ask her what the reason why she did not pull over and yield to the vehicle. Then possible, you know, if a ticket, maybe he could have just said, you know, got to pay attention a little bit. You know, I apologize because a lot of things are going on in her mind. You know, you got a woman that's over there that's a school teacher. She is highly qualified. You know, she doesn't seem like she was a dumb person. It's just things happen. You know, a lot of things on your mind.
Not that pregnant women are emotional. You know.
Fish Guy Ranch just got done making a video, going a longer video. I'm not done yet. I'm gonna make it tomorrow. You're gonna make it tomorrow. That's good. Well, then why don't you come on up on the panel? You come in my chat all the time, say hi, what's going on? Then you say you're gonna make a video, but you don't come up on the panel. You don't really stop in anymore. You should be almost home, Briggs.
No, I got 104 miles. I got to stop and get fuel.
Oh yeah, huh? Your fuel stop there. What's the diesel up to now?
I don't know. Last time I filled up was Friday. We'll see what it is now. It was $300 one day to fill it. The next day it was $348. Friday it was $361.
Wow. I'll pull one more video up here. Trying to look for a decent one here. Maybe I can find one.
There's another channel. It's called Civil Rights Investigation Unit. Civil Rights Investigation. John Gray's the name. That guy, he stands out in front of businesses. God bless the homeless vets. And one cop actually arrested him for standing in front of a bar. The bar owner told him to come out and move. He didn't move. He said it's a public sidewalk. They arrested him, and then 3 weeks later, the cops were interviewed and got their ass handed to them for false arrest.
Yeah, I watch a lot of that stuff. Just trying to see if I can find a good one. There's a lot of them up here. It's just the clickbait, you know?
Yep. I think it's amazing how there's very few cities that have police officers that are judged by an outside committee. In other words, the community. They don't like it when they can't judge themselves because they'll never find themselves bad.
So this one here is I don't answer questions, officer. Let's make sure that popped up. Okay. So this one is I don't answer questions, officer. Seems like it's gonna be a good one.
I need to be able to identify who you are.
You need my ID to trespass me?
Yes, because I have to do a case.
No, I don't think so.
They can request that you don't come back. You understand that?
Do you understand what you're saying?
I do understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Obviously, they didn't teach y'all the Constitution law in the academy.
No, I guess not.
No, I guess not.
Right. So why don't you stop going to the gun range and go to the law library, learn some law if you want to enforce laws. How about that?
They don't give a fuck about us. They don't give a fuck about us.
I talked to a former officer, former deputy. He told me they don't teach the Constitution in the academy. You want to know what they taught us? He asked. I said, what? He said they taught us how to kill. Now, I don't know about you, but that's pretty scary, and police officers will never admit that they do not know the law of the land because they love the power that comes with that badge. With that being said, I don't want to hold you guys up too much, so let's get into this video. Please, once again, it gets my videos thrown out there a lot more if you hit the thumbs up.
Who wants to be trespassed?
The security guard at Travelodge says that they don't want you back anymore.
And
Because of the argument about the refund policy. So to trespass somebody, I need to be able to identify who you are.
Is that a lawful order?
Huh?
Is that a lawful order?
Yes, because it's part of the investigation.
You sure?
It is, yes.
Okay. You sure?
Yes, I am.
You need my ID to trespass me?
Yes, because I have to do a case.
No, I don't think so.
I do.
How you doing, officer?
Good.
What's your name?
Velez.
Who?
Velez.
Badge number.
378.
What's your badge number? Can we get a card down here? Because she thinks she needs my name to trespass me.
Well, yeah,
so let's get a
they call-
sarge.
they call them-
Let's get a sarge out here because you think it too, huh?
Well, can I tell you why?
No.
They call
I
them the
hey,
Travelodge. Were you
hey, hold on. Who talking here? Me or
I'm
you?
talking.
You're talking? Who works for who?
I'm talking. I'm talking.
Hold on. Who works for who? You work for me, right?
We work for them.
Do you work for me?
We work for them.
You
too.
security police.
We're police. We work
So
for
you
them
work
too.
for me. So if I ask for a sergeant, you don't got to get him? That's what you're telling me?
I'm gonna tell you to
You will
call
be on
the
YouTube in 10 minutes.
Okay, that's it. It's great.
All right. So can I get a sergeant?
Why don't you call the station since you got your phone out and see if you want to entertain it?
That's your answer.
That is my answer.
Okay. Can I get a sergeant?
She just told me.
That's your answer.
That's my answer.
Am I free to go?
No, because we.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
You will be.
What's the crime?
We just told you. They called.
Tell me again. Tell me again.
Called because you're in there causing a disturbance about the.
Tell me the crime.
You're causing a disturbance.
What is that, a felony or misdemeanor?
Am I done?
Is that a felony or a
They
misdemeanor?
want to trespass.
Is that a felony or a misdemeanor?
We have to do what we have to do.
Is that a felony or a misdemeanor? What crime would I be detained for?
I just told you. They want to trespass.
Who is they?
The Travelodge.
The business.
What's it? So they the law now?
They can request people to be trespassed.
Okay, trespass me then.
We cannot trespass you if we don't know who you are.
No, they had to ask me to go. You trespass me when I come back.
No.
Don't you know don't know the law?
That's not what it is at all.
That's not the law? Oh my God. Are y'all sure? This is gonna be on YouTube in 10 minutes. What's your name again?
Olin.
Who?
Officer Olin.
Olin, and your badge number?
364. So are you going to give us your ID?
Am I being detained?
You are going to be detained.
Am I being detained now?
Yes.
Okay. I plead the fifth.
That's it.
All I asked was for your identification.
More paperwork.
So we could trespass you from the business. They don't want you there. We cannot trespass somebody we don't know who they are.
The business has my ID.
You would rather us go.
The business has my ID.
You want us to get your information from them instead of from you directly.
Do what you have to do.
There you go.
So now you're soliciting a trespass. I'm finna have.
That's not how trespassing works, sir.
How do you don't know the law?
Do you? If you did, you would understand what I'm telling you.
You don't know the law. I do.
Obviously,
You don't know the law.
if you knew the law,
If you knew the law, you wouldn't even be acting an ass in public.
I'm acting.
Am I free to go?
No.
Get your sergeant out here, please. I requested a sergeant for the 8th time. Sergeant, please. Sergeant, please. Can I please get a sergeant?
I told you to call.
I have to call to get a sergeant?
He's not gonna come out.
What is this? Lansing police?
Can you stay out of my vehicle?
What? This my vehicle.
Stay out of my vehicle.
This my vehicle.
Keep your hands out of my vehicle.
Did you just touch me?
Keep your hands
Did you just
out.
touch me?
Keep your hands
This is
out.
my vehicle.
That's not my pump.
Keep your hands
This is my
out of
vehicle.
the vehicle.
Roll your window up if you don't want nobody here.
Okay.
Did you
I can't
touch me again?
Move then.
Stop touching me. Please don't touch me.
Stop.
Please don't touch me.
Keep your
Please don't touch me.
You're gonna go to jail if you don't quit.
For what?
For disturbing the peace.
Disturbing the peace now.
Who's the complainant?
Vehicle.
Who's the complainant?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
A police officer cannot be the complainant on disturbing the peace. Oh my God. You need to go back to the
And you're gonna go
academy.
to jail.
Take me to jail. And I will have all your immunity. I will take all your money. Take me to jail. What's the crime
Which one?
that you taking me to jail for?
Which one? You got them all now.
Same one. Say one. I asked you, what are you locking me? What am I being detained for, officer?
For trespassing.
Trespassing. Is that a felony or a misdemeanor?
Misdemeanor.
Trespassing is a misdemeanor?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And who trespassed me?
The business.
They did? Or did you solicitate it?
Solicitate what?
A trespass. Because first, a trespass, they have to ask me to leave. And I'm obviously was walking away. The business is right there that trespassed me. You came and stopped me away from the business I was walking away from.
If you would listen, I could explain it to you. Would you like to listen?
No, I'm detained, right? I'm detained, right?
I'm not going to explain it.
You can talk all you want.
Because you're not going to listen, so why would I talk?
I ain't listening. I ain't got to listen. The camera listening.
Exactly.
The camera listening.
So
Talk.
I'm not going to explain it.
Explain it.
You're not going to listen.
I'm listening.
You do not have to be there.
Hey, Lisa.
Trespassed. There's two different words
Thanks
I'm
for
using.
coming in.
Trespassing and being trespassed. They can request that you don't come back. Do you understand that?
Do you understand what you're saying?
I do understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Obviously, they didn't teach y'all the Constitution law in the academy.
No, I guess not.
Right. So why don't you stop going to the gun range and go to a law library, learn some law if you want to enforce laws. How about that?
I'm glad that's your opinion.
All right. Where's your sergeant at?
I believe the constitutional rights should be enforced and they should be learned in an academy. What do you think, Briggs?
Oh, most definitely.
Yep. And she even says it right there. They don't teach them. You should know your constitutional rights if you're going to serve the public. Don't matter if you're a state employee or a school teacher. Or if you're dealing with the public, you should know the constitutional rights.
Ain't that in your policy?
You would like him to come out here?
Yes. You've heard. You know what?
What reason?
I've been You know what? After 10 minutes of detainment, I start getting paid, and I charge $3,000 an hour.
What would you
a
like
minute.
him to come out here for, sir?
Because you have me detained for no reason.
342, 364. U25 is submitted to requesting
Hi, Mr. Brown. So this guy works for the tribal lodge. He's gonna come talk to you.
I don't want to talk to him.
Well, he's gonna let you know because you're saying that you're not being trespassed. But he's service.
The television wasn't plugged in. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up. If you guys want to watch the whole thing, the link will be in the description below. Thanks.
Boy, yes. Get your coward. Get the out of here. What a sergeant at?
He's on his way.
I'm gonna fast forward to the
What you say? Did you say something?
You are.
Oh, what's the detainment of?
He told you.
To figure out who I am? You detain me to figure out who I am?
To trespass you from the establishment.
Oh my God. What freak are you? Are y'all stupid? Don't y'all see these videos? You up. Like I can say this shit. I'm a private citizen. You work for me. And up. And y'all smiling like it ain't shit. Did you fuck up?
No.
You did your job?
I did everything I'm supposed to do.
Yep. You did everything they
Except
told
you. Should
you.
have went to jail.
They just don't. Well, take me to jail then.
I ain't got time to listen to you for 5
Take
more
me.
seconds.
What's the charge?
I ain't got time to listen.
Right, because you know you. How you doing, sir?
How are you?
They detaining me for a trespass, and I wanted. He trespassed me from there. I walked away. I said I'm gone. They stopped me here and somebody they want ID for a trespass. When I was walking away, they only get ID if I come back. Could you please inform your officers on the law?
So you were staying over there at the travel?
No, I wanted a refund because my room wasn't up to code.
Okay.
And once I said I was going to call corporate, he said, no refund, get out. No, I started recording. And he said, no refund, get out.
Okay.
So I started walking. And then they stopped me here and said they need my ID to trespass me. You finna be on YouTube in 10 minutes. I hope your kids see this.
I mean, you're free to leave, sir, so I don't...
Oh, I'm not detained anymore?
I explained that to you after we had
No, you detained me. You detained me.
information.
Huh?
How are you being detained?
She detained me. Ask her.
No, you called for a supervisor.
No, she detained me. Then I asked for a supervisor. It's all on camera. Huh?
How are you detained?
What was the question again?
How are you detained?
How am? Ask her. She detained me.
Free to walk?
If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay, right?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Fun. I'm sitting there. Evidently, there's an accident on the highway. I'm just sitting here with my thumb up my ass.
Yeah, you didn't have to tell me that.
It's a figure of speech, Lucky. I'm not actually sticking my finger up my ass.
Oil
I
at
don't
the round
think,
table. Lisa, how you doing? I'm not sure if you're still in here, but I appreciate you showing up. Thank you. Yep. Well, that's the end of those videos there. Can I hang out for a little bit? Let's see. So whereabouts are you now?
81 North.
Red Sea of Lights. That's dead stop. You're not even moving at all, huh?
Nope.
Well, you should have a CB radio in that rig. You might be able to find out what's going on.
I do have a CB, and they said stop, exit, blah, blah, blah.
There you go. You're moving a little bit. Push that button to drive. All right, Mr. Briggs, we're gonna call tonight here, and we're gonna jump on a couple of lives, see who's in there.
Yeah. It's I tell people this time of year because it's foggy, rainy, and people like going boom boom.
Yep.
I wish I could stop and show you the accident.
That's all right. So, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday. Maybe I'll do an early morning live. We'll say, oh, there's Grandpa. We'll see if Grandpa comes up. If he doesn't want to come up, we'll end up bouncing. Grandpa, how you doing? I was just gonna say tomorrow's Tuesday. Maybe I'll do a live early in the morning for the sunrise, and then Grandpa will be live tomorrow night. I believe it's 6 o'clock. I'll be on his panel. How you doing, Grandpa? Oh. Yeah, Grandpa says have a good night. So, all right, guys, we'll talk to you all tomorrow. Like I said, maybe tomorrow morning I'll do a live. If not, definitely be on Grandpa's Adventures. Just got back from the store, raining, but Luna appreciates. All right, so what we're gonna do is, before we do leave, go back here. Go here. For anybody that's watching the video after the live, and you see in the chat, Grandpa's Adventures right there. He goes live every Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. There is his link. Feel free to hit that up tomorrow night. Join the panel, join the chat. Talk to you guys all later. And Mr. Briggs, he's just a lone star. He pretty much just goes to every panel and shows support. So we'll talk to you guys later. Hey, Christmas is right around the corner. Later, all.